Welcome back to Octopath Traveler Solo. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get started. So, last time we were here, we got Tressa finished up her chapter 2, and we did a couple of side quests, not a ton. And yeah, that was pretty much it. So today we'll be continuing her chapter 3, which is pretty exciting. So in the interim, I think I was only like level 40. I got 10 more levels on Tressa, so we're up to 50, which is great. And as far as the jobs leveling goes, we got pretty much every of the main jobs up to level 3000, or whatever is mostly learned. So, anyway, like most of them either only have like one support skill left and 2 regular skills left. But yeah, so anyway, all that being said, let's just go ahead and get started. So Tressa's chapter 3 is in Victor's Hollow, which with Ulbrich was where his chapter 2 took place. So we can just go ahead and get started. Alright, I think I came here for a side quest, I believe, so that is alright. I believe the tavern's just down here. We can go ahead and get the chapter started from here. Hear a tale. Alrighty. Story so far. In Quarrycrest, Tressa met a fellow merchant named Ali. He told her of the merchant's fair in Grandport, where the greatest treasures in the realm are put to auction. And so Tressa vowed to find a worthy treasure, hoping to prove herself a merchant worthy of respect and renown. So it was that the two promised to reunite at the fair. Yes. It's about time I updated the notebook. I'm on my way to the merchant's fair in Grandport. But first I need a treasure worthy of the auction. So I've come to Victor's Hollow to find one. The owner of this book found what he was looking for here. Hopefully I'll be as lucky as he was. What am I going to stream this Friday? Well, I don't have anything super specific picked out. Usually that's just my anything goes day. So, I don't know. Good to see you, by the way. It's time I had to look around this place. So Wednesday, I will be doing the watch party for Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. I think I'm gonna have to do it in 2 streams at the least, because it's pretty long. So we'll just be watching at least the first half of the important cutscenes from that on Wednesday. Let the search begin. It's been literally like 5 seconds. Have you already found what you're looking for, Tressa? Excuse me, could you tell me about this map? That old thing? Don't really know where it came from. Found it in the storehouse and thought about throwing it out at first. But I figured I could make at least a few leaves off it this way.
Oh?
And if I take a closer look? There are traces of old lines where it was redrawn, and it smells of the sea. And the looks of it, this map was very special to the one who drew it. I mean, I will if I can find it, but I'm probably just going to watch the 5-hour Everglow version. And I don't want to go through too much trouble of like cutting it together or anything like that, so. I think there's something written here, but the characters are strange. I'll be darned if you can read the scribbles, young lady. My dearest friend, here lies my most precious treasure, Baltazar. I could probably like it and find it. Baltazar? As in, the dread pirate Baltazar of the Eastern Seas. This is his treasure map?
Yes.
Sure seems that way. It must be worth a fortune. Give me that. Dude, Tressa, you should have done this after you bought it. Lady Luck is on my side today. Do you know of Sugar Connor? Yeah, I've watched his stuff. Not completely recently, but I've watched a lot of his old playthroughs. Now let's keep this between us, young lady. Here, I'll even give you some candy. I'm like 18, aren't I? I didn't come here for candy. Well, you're a good enough merchant that surely you should have realized that, this guy, that, like, if it was worth a lot, you should have maybe not made that known to the merchant you were buying it from before you bought it?
Hello.
My storeroom has gotten quite cluttered. I want to bring some work to the piazza. I mean, okay. But, yeah, I mean, Tressa's a little too nice.
Phew. Time for a break.
I'm pretty sure that's the line she uses when she takes a rest, which I don't think we've used that skill yet, but I actually didn't remember it being in a cutscene like this. That's funny. I mean, his Let's Plays are, like, super well done and thorough. Like, he does a lot of really good editing, I know that for sure. And, like, makes nameplates and all that kind of stuff, so. I wrote in my diary today, so I'll give the notebook another read. In this world, there are countless treasures, but only one is precious to me. I'll journey on until I find it. He had only one true treasure in the whole world. You're gonna read three lines. That's it. That's all you're doing. What?
Hello there.
Good to see you making use of that notebook. Just casual Leon Bestral in the middle of, like, a landlocked town? I guess it's not landlocked. We meet again, lass.
Mr. Leon!
What brings you here? I should ask you the same. Don't tell me you ran away from home. Not quite. I just decided it was time I saw the world. And I have the notebook you gave me to thank for it.
Oh.
I've seen a few things from the Runaway guys as well. They're pretty good. Thank yourself for choosing it, lass. If you are advertising me to buy things, looks like you are since the links are blocked. Hold on. Sorry, buddy. Don't go advertising free views on my chat. I mean, he was the reason I initially got a Xenoblade, actually, if I remember correctly. Anyway, yeah. Not only do we see Leon Bestrel, we also see Mick and Mac here. Sink me. I'd be ready to make a grave of me hammock.
Hello.
Oi, ain't she...
What?
Nick and Knack? Dude.
You ninny?
It's Mick and Mac, you bare-brained ninny. You're that kid who gave us quite the lashing back in Dribble Slime. It's Ripple Tide. Didn't you two learn your lesson yet?
Mick.
That's
Mac.
quite enough.
Captain.
Apologies, Captain. Bill and Bob. Captain. Aye, our pirating days be behind us. We be working under a different flag now.
Got that right.
That day opened our eyes to the true greatness of Leon Bestrel. Now we be having the honor of calling him our captain.
Whoa!
I'm glad to see you two singing a new tune.
Well,
As am I. They've been doing well under my command thus far, but still have a ways to go.
All right.
Right you are, Captain. Now, look alive, you half-drowned dodo. There's work to be done. So, lass, how do your travels fare?
Well,
I'm still learning as I go, but I do have a goal now. I want to sell something incredible at the Merchant's Fair. If I can manage that much, it'll prove just how far I've come on this journey.
You don't say.
I mean, so far your journey is really only been... But we'll give it to you, Tressa. It's alright. There's certainly no better place than the fair for an aspiring merchant like yourself. Yeah, he's been doing that recently. Which, like, 200 plus episodes on one series is insane. But if there's anyone that's thorough, it's him. Well, there's certainly no better place than the fair for an aspiring merchant like yourself. And what exactly is it you've deemed worthy of the auction? I wish I could tell you, but it's still waiting for me to find it. Dude, what a positive outlook. A yet undiscovered treasure, I see. Then I wish you all the best in your search, lass.
thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Leon. Yeah, he sure doesn't know how to do something. Like, he goes all out, that's for sure. What brings you to Victor's Hollow? That's a good question. It's the home of an old friend. He passed away around this time of year, so I decided to pay a visit.
Oh,
Were you too close?
Aye.
Aye, Baltazar and I were like brothers. Plot twist?
oh,
Baltazar? As in, that Baltazar? Which Baltazar, lass? The Baltazar who drew the map I found earlier.
Could it be?
They may just be one and the same. Could you show me where you found it?
yes.
Follow me. It's this guy.
Hey,
Hello. You kinda, not ripped me off earlier. Didn't really happen. That wasn't, like, good, but it's a little sketchy.
Welcome.
Because you used the information I gave you. I trust you managed to keep the you-know-what a secret in the meantime. Yeah, I was really into watching him when I was younger. I started watching him around his, like, initial first Pikmin playthrough, actually. And Okami, actually. Really like both of those.
I'm
Nope.
sorry.
I'm really sorry, but I couldn't.
Hmm?
What do you mean you couldn't?
What do we have here?
Pardon the intrusion, but I heard you might possess a map belonging to Baltazar. Hear ye! This is Captain Leon Bestral. Okay, he's like famous. Isn't he? Leon Bestral? Scourge of the Seas? I don't want to believe it, but there's no mistake in that blue spear. I used to watch Proton John and his old Mario World ROM hacks too, way back in the day. I mean, I still watch a lot of his stuff, mostly on TRG, but when I have time. I heard all about ye and your famous words. What were they again? The strong take with a weak quake. Excuse me. Those are words best forgotten, sir.
This is...
Ha! Do you take me for a fool? I know you're here just to loot my store, dude. He's gonna fight. I can assure you I came for no such reason. I cast aside that lifestyle long ago. This certainly looks like one of Baltazar's works. You really don't plan to steal it, do you? I see. Yeah, I remember when I started watching, or I was around when he was first releasing his Superman 64 videos, and then that took, well, quite a back burner. So the rumors of the great pirates Leon and Baltazar being friends really were true.
Huh?
He sounds different.
I beg your pardon.
If you two were as close as the stories say, I'm sure you'd do anything to have this map, am I right? Dude, this guy's a little slimy. Listen, unnamed antique dealer.
But
However, it's a precious family heirloom, and I'm afraid I cannot part with it without recompense.
What?
But earlier he said he was just going to throw it away. If you're truly the Leon Bestral, I'm certain you're well versed in the treasures of the realm.
you see,
I am but a lonely merchant. Lowly, not lonely. Although, you're probably lonely too, loser. Nothing in comparison to your grandeur. But there is one thing we have in common. A desire for a certain treasure. Have you heard of Edbert's shield? Edbert was a servant of the King of Faerun. His defense with the shield was said to be impenetrable. Legend says he used that same shield to protect his liege until the tragic fall of the kingdom. I heard a rumor that it's been spotted in this very town as of late. Curious timing, isn't it? Both a fabled pirate and a fabled treasure in Victor's Hollow at the same time. If you happen across it somewhere, Mr. Bestral, I'd be happy to trade it for the map. How dare you use that map as leverage? It rightfully belonged to Mr. Leon's friend. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you are mistaken.
till we meet again.
Thank you for showing me the map, and my apologies for taking so much of your time.
Hey.
Are you really just going to leave without your friend's keepsake?
Aye.
That map is not mine to take. Now I shall take my leave, lass. I'd like to celebrate his life with a drink tonight. No. You loser antique dealer, I hate you. He says he doesn't need it, but I've seen some of the stuff he's had happen in the Mario Party games that they've played. It's insane. I think a memento like that is best kept in friends' hands. I'll find a way to get it to him. You said you'd trade the map for Edbert's shield, right? I'll be back in 2 ripples of the tide. Okay, Tressa. Let's see here. Purchase Edbert's shield. Well, yeah, I mean, it could be a mystery of where the shield is, but we do have a mini-map that tells us where we need to go next. So we can just go into this arena area. And actually, while I'm here, I just want to take a quick chat with
Faring well?
Cecily. Have you heard of any swordsmen looking to make their fortune in the arena? I need to heal these old bones and get back in the arena as quick as can be. Okay, Ned. Hello.
Hello.
I got plenty of wares for traveling around. What can I buy from you? Well, a lot of shields. Which actually, I think this merchant disappears after this? I could be wrong. Oh, wow. Okay, well, like, you know what, I'm just gonna buy all of them. It took me many journeys to amass such quality goods. Trade Edward's shield for the ancient map. Yeah, luckily we have enough money from grinding. If I didn't have, grinded, I wouldn't have maybe had enough to pay for everything. I don't think I've ever seen anyone get that many coins, in Mario Party before. Edward's shield, yeah. I mean, it's back so soon. It really wasn't that expensive of a shield. You could have probably just bought it yourself. And I did deliver. I like the implication. For one, that shield is enormous. And the fact that she was just carrying it around like in a bag or something. like he even says, I can't believe you actually found it. But the symbol, this weight, and all these scars. There's no mistaking it. This is the real deal.
Most most grateful.
Thank you so much, young lady. Here's the map, as promised. But at least you're not going to try and be slimy and keep it for longer. But how did you ever manage to get this shield? I literally bought it for like $9,000. I'm a merchant. We have our ways. And our ways being we buy things using money in exchange for goods and services, like any person buying anything anywhere. Obtaining such a renowned treasure is no small feat. I can see you have promise, young lady, and lots of it. Well, okay. Maybe you're not so bad. But still. Manipulative, that's for sure. Anyway, I got your shield. It took me like 2 minutes. Or your map, not the shield.
Mr. Leon!
I brought something for you.
Huh?
Baltazar's map. Don't tell me you went through all the trouble of finding the shield for that. Then I won't. Thank you, lass. Mr. Leon, were you really okay with just leaving the map at that shot? I haven't seen much of their recent playthroughs. When they were first starting TRG, I watched a lot of the Mario Party ones.
You see,
When you gazed at it, your eyes were so forlorn. I felt like it belonged with you. Your Tressa is so nice. Your keen eyes never cease to amaze me. Let me tell you a story, laugh. About Baltazar and me. Yeah. I know they've done like pretty much all the originals, up to 8. I just haven't kept up. We were but lads when the sea first called to us. And as we grew, so did our reputation. Baltazar came to be known as the Wild Eagle, and I the Sea Serpent. Our ships clashed on the open ocean, and our names roared like thunder through the skies.
Captain Leon! The storm be giving us no quarter, sir! Let's turn back! The old girl can't hold on much longer!
Anyone wanting to retreat can be my guest and swim back. I'll reduce this ship to shivers before I let him have my treasure. If those scurvy sea dogs get to that island first, we get nothing. You hear? Hold fast to that rudder, mateys.
He's angry.
Aye, aye, sir!
Future tactics. I mean, I'm always down to check it out. I don't know if I'd stream it though. If I were to stream a more obscure game, it'd probably be one that I'd want to have like a personal connection to. So maybe if I played it myself and really, really liked it, I'd consider it.
You're too slow, Leon.
Aye, Captain Obvious.
I think he'd have learned after all these years.
Enough. Else I'll cut out your tongue and feed it to the
Dude.
gulls.
These guys are so angry.
Now I'll be taking this island's treasure if you don't mind.
Now
I
kiss.
do mind, but it isn't mine. Do whatever you please.
At least they have, like,
Do you
honor as
remember
pirates,
when
I guess. I feel like real pirates would just
Steve
kill each other.
we dreamt of just growing up and had to fight tooth and nail to reach the top. Nothing was ever easy for us.
In this world, the strong take while the weak quake. And
There
we
it is
became
again.
strong.
Ye never change, Leon.
You say it like you're any different, Baltazar.
Not everyone stays the same forever, matey.
Baltazar. He was always looking off into the distance. His eyes gazed far, far away, toward a seemingly unreachable place. time passed between us. Until one day.
Can I tell you something, Leon?
I love you.
I never wanted to be a pirate. What?
Why are you telling me this?
When we were lads, I dreamt of being a merchant.
Oh, well. That's really stupid. Who would want to be a merchant?
Baltazar of the Eastern Seas. A merchant.
You're a bloody scoundrel for laughing. But it be the truth. I wanted to trade treasure from every corner of this here world and bring people together. I lost sight of that dream after becoming a pirate. But these days, it's all I'd be thinking about. Leon.
So, I have not played... Well, I haven't finished Final Fantasy X and I haven't played 10-2, so... I haven't read much of your comic because I don't want to get spoiled.
Do you have something precious to you? Aye, a fine storm this is. How about another wager, my friend? Whoever reaches
I know
the
that some
island
people don't
first
love it.
Be the winner.
Since I haven't played, I have no opinion. I know it's not nearly as
That gem
universally loved as the as 10 itself.
Oh, will I now? And what happens if you win?
I have not played 13. I've seen a lot of gameplay of it, which has not convinced me to want to play it. Yeah, it looks very samey
You hand
and
over your most precious treasure.
not super imaginative.
Deal.
That's how our final race began. But Baltazar, he never emerged from those stormy seas. I found his ship several days later, wrecked on the coast. Baltazar had been the victor of our very last match. So that ended depressing. This map shows the location of the gem he wagered that day.
The Eldrite.
He called it Eldrite. It's the only one of its kind in the entire world. It was by far the rarest of all the treasures he'd plundered. But seeing as I lost our match, I haven't the rights to it. That's why you left it in the shop. Precisely. We made a proper trade for this last, so it belongs to you now. However you use it is up to you. Variety is a good word. Yeah, because, it's like, why not just make it a movie at that point? Mr. Leon lost more than just a race that day. I think having a memento of his friend would cheer him up. I wouldn't mind getting a closer look at more pirate treasure.
All right.
Time to put this map to use. Am I going to raid this grave for money? Absolutely. Alright. So, conveniently for us, the path that the map leads to apparently is directly to the left of the tavern that Leon is in, so we can just go ahead and start going. Grab some chest while I'm here.
Open for business.
Alrighty.
My turn now.
So right now I am apothecary, but I'm not tied to that or anything. Oh, I didn't show what equipment I had either. I'm at the point where I can use pretty much any equipment. Oh, they are weak to axes. Nice. I should have maybe broken them first before boosting, but oh well.
Let's do this.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. I don't know why.
Howling.
I couldn't tell you. Fine, poison, that sucks. Actually going to do this.
Fatal touch.
Alright.
Time to close up shop.
Yeah, I probably agree. Alright. So, equipment-wise, I have pretty much, you know, the strongest weapons of each, like, area. I have the crystal armor on, and I have the empowering necklace and elemental augmenter on, which is pretty good. As for sword skills, right now, I just have, like, some grinding ones on, so extra experience, hard worker, grows on trees, but I'll be switching those out before our boss fight. Spoilers, there's a boss fight at the end of the chapter. Alrighty. Let's get her going. I think there's, oh no, this way. I think I missed a chest already.
Here I come.
Apparently I've fought these things before.
Here I go. Yeah. Let's do this.
Alrighty. That did a lot of damage. Hopefully this kills.
The winds of fortune are howling.
Did not kill the boar, that's for sure.
Here I come.
Okay, not weak to spears. Okay,
Let's
that's a lot of
do
damage.
this.
Let's heal up, shall we?
Here I go.
The story is I like it a lot. You know, on one hand, it's like a little weird that they like put just like the tiniest bit of new content at the end of a game like that, but also at the same time, oh no, I'm unconscious. That's bad, dude. I can't die to some random battle. Wake up! Don't kill me. Okay, hold on.
This should help.
I liked it overall. It was cool that we got some context for the world that Yuzora was from, which is, you know, neat. And that boss fight, very difficult, which was also fun. Dude, how strong is this boar? Hello?
This should help.
Okay, just gonna
This should
use 2 grapes, apparently. Dude, I'm unconscious again. Oh, that's so annoying. That does so much damage to me. Why? Stop. Just red health. I'm gonna. Oh, he's dead there. Okay. Wow, that was
close up shop.
rough, to say the least. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, I think I missed a chest back there, but that's fine. I'm not going back for it right away. Yeah. Level 50 Tressa on the roads by herself. She's definitely cooking that boar. Alright, the Forgotten Grotto. Okay, there's nothing that way. Some of these dungeons it's hard to remember what is where. We got 2 chests here. Healing Grape Bunch. Purple Light.
Ready or not, here I come. Here I go.
Oh boy, this looks frustrating. I have played the first 10 minutes of Skyrim and that's it.
The winds of fortune are howling.
I don't have anything against them, I just have never owned any of them. So I played them at a friend's house for a little bit and then we, I think, swapped to something else or something. Okay, so the magic could stop. Dude, I might die here. I don't have any... Maybe I should pick Scholar for this area at the very least. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm literally just gonna try and run. You're kidding me.
Can't end like this.
I just died to some random enemies. Okay. Luckily, we got to the dungeon, so it should have auto-saved for us. But I guess, you know what I'm gonna do is... I'm gonna put on evasive maneuvers from Cyrus so that we get less encounters. I'm also going to just optimize my equipment as well. Put that back to Memorial. Hopefully that helps out a little bit. You really don't like him, do you? Okay, we got a chest here. Go down or to the right? Up, down is the answer.
Open
Okay.
for business.
I should have more elemental defense
My
now,
turn now.
so hopefully that helps a little bit. Yeah, I mean that's doing significantly. That's like doing half damage it was doing. Still gonna go last though, apparently. With higher elemental defense, I wonder if my healing will.
My turn now.
I have actually, not all of it, but I did watch a fair bit of it.
This
And
should help.
dude, with my elemental defense that high, I do so much healing. Oh no, I can get terrored here. No, that's annoying. Wow,
Oh no.
this dungeon is really annoying.
Horses are howling.
Yeah, I mean, it might be worth it to be Scholar just so that I, like, don't have to deal with all these fights like this, because I think I will switch to Scholar after this fight.
Here I go.
You know what? I'm just gonna fully boost this. No, I don't know if I've heard any of that music before. Okay, not weak to spears. I'm confused and scared. Wonderful combo. I'm just scared.
Oh no.
Okay.
This should help.
Luckily, my first aid is cracked right now. Actually, so this is an issue. Is the first aid is so nice, but
Oh no.
why did I use spears again? Oh, luckily I got him blinded with the battle-tested one.
No.
Shouldn't have mattered.
Oh no.
This might be what I'm gonna play after Octopath, though. Probably not gonna be Final Fantasy II.
Oh no.
Sorry to crush any dreams.
You're on thin
I
ice.
actually know that he's not weak to ice. I don't know why I tried that. But after Octopath, it's a secret. Until I can get some stuff finalized. Confuse me again! I guess I keep hitting him with my confusion.
Oh no.
Not myself. Wow, this fight is horrible.
Oh no. This should help.
That sounds familiar.
Oh no.
I don't think I've actually heard of it myself, though. Okay. Can we get out of here, please? This is the longest random encounter of my life. Okay, we're swapping to Scholar. That's cool. Dungeon's weird. There's like a safe one in the middle of it, if I remember correctly. Also, surprisingly, it's I see. It's no fun. Okay. Let's grab this. We got a large pomegranate. Could be useful. Oh. I'm not trying to. I can't open those chests yet. We'll never be able to, apparently.
Ready or not, here I
Okay.
come. Let's do this.
A few more options as far as
To ashes with you.
spells now. Indeed. It's kind of a shame that it's taken me so long to roll him as the character I play as, because I have a suspicion that he would be very good for a solo run like this.
Let's do this. This
Considering I've used Thief my own fair amount of times, just on my own. Dude. Okay, I'm gonna do some hoping here. Please don't die.
Hear the thunder roar.
Nice, okay.
You got more than you
Pretty
bargained
much, yeah,
for.
that's gonna be the goal. Is we'll just take everything from everyone. Okay. Alright, there's a chest here we can grab. Ooh, $15,000. Leaves, I guess I should say. It's really good. Okay. Let's save real quick just in case I die. I know there's a bit more. I also prefer Tangled to those two. It's weird. I think Frozen has a lot of really, really good songs. And like, as much as people meme on Let It Go for being as popular and overplayed as it was,
My turn now.
I think that in general,
Hear the thunder roar.
I don't know why I used lightning there. The songs are actually really quite good. But plot-wise, I don't know. Frozen wraps up just very randomly. Why did I use regular fireball? Well, that's dumb. I think I'm dead here. I'm glad I saved.
Sorry.
Okay. That was a nightmare. I think that one's good. I really, really like the song Anna sings for the first time in forever, I think is what it's called. That one's, I think, my favorite from that movie. Okay, looks like that's the save point, so... I mean, probably worse than the movie. It's still not bad, but not quite as memorable, maybe. Okay. Goals here. I'm trying to think about the boss. What do I want to do? So, without spoiling too much, I do know that the boss is weak to, or can cause poison. So I'm gonna put on the thing that prevents poison. I think he mostly does physical damage, so I'm gonna just do physical-based defense. Alright. We'll try that. HTTWD, I don't know what that is. Okay, let's save again. Are you kidding me?
Open for business.
I'm just gonna try and run.
Now.
Oh, How to Train Your Dragon. Oh no. I heard that. I didn't know the show had 8 seasons. Are you serious? That's a lot. I like the movies. They were pretty good. Although I didn't see the most recent one, I don't think. Honestly, it's been a while.
Can't end like this.
Well, you died, Tressa. Congratulations. I hope I'm leveled enough for this boss. I mean, the recommended battle level is 34, which is... I'm a fair bit higher than that, but... We'll see, I guess. Okay. I guess we're just gonna go ahead and try it, as this, normally goes for these bosses. Also, how has no one found this treasure yet? It's literally right there, dug up in the middle of this open cave. What's that? Uh-oh.
Let's do this.
It's headed this way. Briefest opening of them all so far. So yeah, this boss is literally just a tiger that jumped us.
My turn
And also
now.
it can move twice, so... Interesting. Huh. Yeah, so this is the Venom Tooth Tiger, so it can poison us with pretty much every attack. Luckily we have the antidote stone on, so that entire aspect of its kit is completely null and void. But we still have some handling of it we need to do. I'm actually going to start off by fully boosting Shackle Foe. I can never tell if she's saying denied or be nice. Oh, you know what? I forgot to change my support skills. That's pretty dumb. Unfortunately, Hunnet cannot capture it. Can't capture any bosses in this game. I mean, besides the no story bosses, I should specify. There are some optional bosses that Hunnet actually can't capture. Okay, shoot. Yeah. Right now, I don't have any good support skills on, so I guess we'll just try it and see how it goes. That's one on me. It's not doing too much damage, and since I can't poison us.
Here I go.
Luckily, we can use the wildfire skill to burn it, which is pretty good, actually.
This should do
See, the issue I have is, my health I can't overheal. Wow, that did no damage. I'm actually, gonna fully boost Shackle Foe again. I wonder if it is weak to daggers. That'd be pretty good. Because I could use HP Thief.
Let's do this.
That didn't do any damage at all. Did I even equip a dagger? Am I just... What am I doing?
Do this.
So far, yeah, the dungeon's been a fair bit more difficult. I did prepare a bit more for this fight specifically, though, than the rest of the dungeon. Although it's really not... I guess the Shackle Foe is helping a lot there.
This should do the trick.
And as a reminder, bosses tend to get harder halfway through, so...
Let's do this.
So it beats anything physical. Spears, okay, that's good. We have a really good spear as well. That move, it's good that move is... I think it might be a multi-party hit under normal circumstances. I would definitely say, in general, Tressa's chapters aren't as hard as a lot of the other bosses in the game. Certainly not all Chapter 3s are created equal, which is why I think her battle level is lower than some other characters.
This should do the trick.
Okay. actually, this is what I'm going to do here. I'm going to... Armor Corrosive it.
You're open.
Oh wait, this isn't gonna work. Oops, oh well.
Here.
Yeah, it's just a cute kitty. I don't know what the big fuss is about.
My turn now.
Okay, let's see. Don't want to use hired help if I can avoid it. I really think that I just forgot to put on a good dagger, which is really dumb because having HP Thief would probably be really useful. I mean, I have it, but it's not going to do anything. I think I'm literally just going to do that, yeah. Ow! Oh, I need to
My turn now.
re-queue up Shackle Foe.
What?
That's another reason Thief is so good
Be nice.
for solo runs is because it has so many inherent like debuffing skills on it, which are pretty much helpful for most bosses, at least for physical ones for sure.
What to do?
But like Armor Corrosive tied with the HP and SP Thief, or Steel SP I think is what it's actually called. Very good combo there.
This should do the trick.
Someday we can hope.
What to do?
This farewell could take a very long time.
My turn
A
now.
lot of old RPGs I feel like are just completely busted.
Be nice.
I think she's saying be nice, which is really funny to me, actually. She's too pure for this world. Okay.
What to do? This should do the trick.
Hopefully I have enough grapes.
Let's do this.
Oh nice, it's blinded. That's actually pretty good for us.
Nice try.
I mean, not that it was hitting crazy hard.
What to do?
The fact the battle-tested spear can blind is also crazy. Of course, it's not blocking any of the super important attacks that are doing damage to me,
My turn now.
but that's fine.
This should do the trick. Nice try.
Okay, there we go.
What to do?
Okay, let's see here. I want to do this, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Warrior might have been good too, so we get... Since it's weak to spears, we could do 1,000 spears over and over. Kind of like we did with Winnehild. Here's the issue. I really want... I'm actually gonna heal
This
here.
should do the trick.
That would be fun. I mean, I'd have to see... I'd have to maybe organize it, but I think I'll probably do it eventually. I know I will at some point. I just don't know when that would end up happening. That... Okay. So, okay. We have learned that they're
Let's
pretty formidable.
be nice.
When they're not... They don't have their attack lowered. Yeah, Isaac, he has the game, so we could definitely do that.
This should
And I could maybe find a couple of other people. If not, we can always just play with computers as well.
my turn now.
Okay. Trying to think of what I should do, because I'm pretty much just waiting at this point for... I don't have enough BP. I don't really want to use pomegranates because those are pretty good and I don't need to. I'll just defend actually. Oh, nice. I'm assuming you got it second hand, considering it's a fair bit after its release, and that's kind of one of the whole things about it. Okay. Oh, really? Huh. I'm surprised they're still selling it. I thought that there was like a whole thing where they couldn't sell it anymore. Okay, so I think what I want to do here is boost this once. Yeah, that should work. But cool. Nice find. Okay, and now I just do this. Alright, now it has lower defense, and we can actually hopefully do some damage. And interesting. I wonder what. Okay, my issue right now is I'm able to survive just fine, but I'm really not doing that much damage, and it takes a really long time to get to the point where I can do even 5,000 hits.
Let's do this.
So part of me is wondering if worth it this even is. Because if we use Warrior, we couldn't Shackle Foe, but we could use the defense increasing one.
This should do the trick.
I guess we'll have to see how this goes.
My turn now. Be nice. What to do?
They're rattling so with me.
Be nice. Let's do this. This should do the trick.
Heal up, I suppose. Is it worth it to keep shackling him? I think it is.
Won't hold back. Be nice.
That's what's taking all my BP though, is I have to shackle him for a bunch of turns. Okay, at least now it's fully loaded up for 9 turns and we got some time.
My turn now.
Gen 5 was certainly very good. And I think it got slept on a little bit when it was released,
Here I go.
which is a bit unfortunate.
What to do? This should do the trick.
Alrighty. It would be kind of cool to see a more sprite
Let's
stylized
do
one.
this.
I doubt they would ever,
Hold back.
for a mainline series, ever go back though. I just don't see it happening. Literally the only attacks it's missing are the ones that already do like 3 damage to me.
This should do the
It's
trick.
really annoying. What I really need is some multi-attack. I wonder if it's weak to bows.
What to do?
Just out of curiosity. It is. Thunder could be another option, just because I could break it way easier. If this doesn't work, I mean, we could just have a long boss battle on our hands, and that's okay. My spear is way stronger, so. Okay.
Let's.
As much as I think everyone would like that, I don't think that'll happen. But I could be surprised. Who knows?
Be nice.
I think part of the problem is they have so many that, like, at some point, like, if they keep making as many new Pokemon as they do for every game, like, actually, and probably in the unpopular opinion that it's, like, some games need to,
Let's
like,
do this.
eventually need to stop having every single Mon in them.
This should do the trick.
Although having the standard be maybe 600 to 800 or something would be nicer than not. Because I think the with DLC Sword and Shield has like 600 each. I really wish I had my Overhill skill on. I'm literally just gonna get like double experience, or I guess it's 1.5 times experience from the skills I have then. Yeah, so this is another gimmick of this battle where if you happen to be poisoned, which would actually, yeah, you must be more halfway there. If you were poisoned during this fight, your poison would also drain your BP and your SP, which is horrible. Yeah, I do agree that they release games too fast. For sure. But since we can't be poisoned, this whole part of the fight is literally useless, so...
Let's do
But still not doing any damage, buddy. Nicely blinded. It's always good. Although, I swear, the blindness really is doing
what to do.
nothing. I really liked Gen 7, actually. I thought Gen 7 was great. I think that I would have liked to also have Z to flesh out Kalos way more than... Like, it did not get enough love at all. But in general, I think that... I mean, yeah, Gen 7 on Switch would be fun too, because you could tell those games were really, really pushing the 3DS to its limit.
Be nice.
Alrighty. Yeah, we'll probably be able to beat this fight this attempt. I mean... Oh, the blindness is
My turn now.
maybe working a little bit more. Oh, dude! Blindness hit right off the bat with a single attack. That's always good. These are all the misses. What was happening earlier?
Nice try.
Hello?
Here
I mean, I'll take it. I'm definitely a fan of... Dude, okay, whatever.
Nice try.
That's way nice since I don't have to waste turns to heal.
Let's do this.
Let's see.
Here I go. My
Alrighty. In a pretty good spot here. I mean, we're still at max health. I guess I had the shield that healed me in return too, and since... I've never really been... I mean, Mystery Gift conceptually, very cool. But I've never been a big fan of, like, limited time or only once per save file events. I don't know, like, it would have maybe been a little bit cooler if, like, once you got it on the cart, even if you made a new game, you would still have the event, but... The way it was implemented, I don't know, it's like this weird fear of missing out thing. But I do think that having like an in-game storyline to deal with one is much nicer than just, here's a Pokemon, enjoy. For some reason, this mythical god is just owned and carried into the Pokemon Mart. Okay, what do I want to do here? Once again, I'm sort of at a loss.
Be nice.
Oh, we're at red health. I'm not convinced that that's the actual reason. I feel like that's like the reason that they said, but there was some other reason. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense as an actual reason to not include it. So at the very least, hopefully BDSP gets all 3 events. Just is so dumb to have content in the game. That's just another thing that I mean is by designing it that way, they sort of set themselves up for... Also, why did I use Armor Corrosive last turn?
This should be the trick.
Totally dumb. Yeah, they literally have braille puzzles in Gen 3.
Let's do this.
Do this. Yeah.
You're open. Nice try.
I will say the, I haven't been using any actual skills besides Armor Corrosive.
Ah! My turn now.
That did a lot of damage. Okay. Alrighty.
Let's
So we got another blind out of that. Let's go.
nice try. nice try.
Dude, complete misses.
My
I'm actually gonna double boost it while the Armor Corrosive is still up. Just for that little extra damage.
ah! Let's do this. This should do the trick.
Alrighty.
what to do?
I should really be shackling this guy. If I'm not careful, I could lose all of my health real quick. Okay.
Let's do this. Be nice. Ah! Let's. Whoa.
It was weird that they remade it, like, and that the platinum stuff had already been made. It wasn't like that was anything new.
Be nice.
I don't know. I wonder if they're gonna plan on updates or DLC to add some of that stuff. But I mean, as far as the plot stuff, they couldn't really do that. So I don't know.
Do this. Ah!
Very interesting decisions that happened with that game.
Let's do.
Oh, it's dead! Just from a random spear.
that.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, even in the vanilla game, or I say that like this isn't vanilla, this is, but in a normal playthrough, that boss is not, like, the poison thing can be rough if you don't have a crazy equipment, but, like, it's not that hard to get antidote stones, and it's, you know, that completely nullifies the gimmick. If you were poisoned, though, it would be a nightmare trying to fight that boss, so. I mean, I know ICLA made the game, but that doesn't change the fact that the decisions were odd. This is the spot Baltazar marked on his map. Yeah, I mean, there's a treasure chest, a very visible one.
Wow.
It's gorgeous.
Oh.
And what's this? A letter?
Yeah.
Addressed to Mr. Leon. I'll make sure it reaches him. Alright, we got Eldrite and a letter from Baltazar. And at least it teleports us out of there so we don't have to manually walk back and lose everything. Alrighty. Hey, Mr. Leon.
Mr. Leon.
I think that's not inherently a bad thing. I followed the map and found this. Hmm?
Huh?
There's no mistaking it. This is the Eldrite. This was also in the chest.
Mm-hmm.
A letter.
Did you ever find what's most precious to you?
Well.
Baltazar.
Leon, what's more precious to you than anything in the world?
Most precious? All my treasures are precious.
I didn't mean gold or gems, Leon.
Then what did you mean?
Do ye have something so dear to your heart that ye'd risk life and limb for it?
There's no way that whole Zygarde thing wasn't like supposed to be for Pokemon
When
Z
we were
and then
lads
got
in that
moved
poor
to
town,
Gen
we thought
7.
having riches was all there was to life. But I've been wondering lately if that's the life worth living. And then I wonder what life is worth living. I use me strength to steal from the weak. Just like ye, Leon. And it took years of looting to realize that none of it meant anything to me. No. Not everything that glitters is gold.
After the final race with Baltazar,
I had to
couldn't
advance the
stop
text.
thinking about his last words.
So we don't get to
If
meet
I win,
Baltazar.
you
I mean,
hand
it makes
over
sense
your most
considering he
precious
is,
treasure.
deceased.
But what was my most precious treasure? In the coming days, I kept asking myself the same question. But I never came to an answer. Until one day,
See ya.
I realized
Thanks for hanging out. I'm assuming if you're leaving.
I'd obtained nothing.
Oof.
Just like Baltazar,
Rip.
I no longer had a reason to continue as a pirate.
Well, that's depressing.
I lowered my flag.
I mean, I suppose it's a good thing that he wasn't, like, murdering people anymore.
And I dedicated myself to repairing Baltazar's ship.
Oh.
I decided to pursue the dream of my friend in his stead. And so, I became the captain of a merchant ship.
Huh.
That's one reason I really, really like Tressa's story, too, is...
I want you to keep that stone, lass.
Really?
It's not all about her. It's sort of like... It's like this coming-of-age story for her and an adventure, and it's really, like, a really cool way to expand the lore of a bunch of these different characters. So, like, we have Leon, we have Ali,
But it
we have
belonged to your
Baltazar.
friend.
I don't know, it's like a really cool method of storytelling that's...
This letter is all I need.
I don't know. I like it.
That stone holds no meaning to me.
Are you sure?
Everyone has something precious to them.
Meanwhile, Mick and Mac are
Whether
just
it
sort
be
of there.
land, riches, honor, or what have you. There is an abundance of treasure in this world. But there is only space in one's heart for a single, truly precious treasure. And I found mine. Baltazar's ship. It gave me another chance at life.
Mr. Leon?
I had forgotten that the ship was actually Baltazar's.
What is your most precious treasure?
It's... I don't know yet.
You're young, Tressa. It's
But I
fine.
know I'll find it someday.
Aye, with those keen eyes, I have no doubt you will. But be prepared. Your life will never be the same after.
Thanks, I think.
Farewell, lass.
Bye.
Bon voyage!
Meanwhile, we have Mick and Mac. I think I might have over-leveled a little bit for this chapter, if I'm being honest. The fact that I was able to... I mean, even if I was a lower level, I still think I would have circumvented a lot of the fight by having just an antidote stone on.
Leon again.
So,
He taught me that there is only
who
one
knows?
true treasure in a person's life. I haven't found that treasure in my life yet. But
I'll
keep
find it
searching
someday.
until I do. It's just a matter of time now. With the Eldrite in hand, I'm ready for the auction.
All right.
Watch out, Merchant's Fair! Here I come!
Oh. Intrigue. All right, and that's chapter 3. Sweet. We reunited Leon with some heartfelt words from a good friend, and we got ourselves something awesome to sell. So, let's go. All right. In the meantime, since I don't want to start chapter 4 yet, since it'll take a fair bit of time, I do want to, however, continue on with doing some side quests. I think we did all the side quests in Goldshore. Could be misremembering. Yeah, it looks like there's nothing left here. So, for now, I'm just going to go ahead and do some more side quests in Stonegarden, like. Alright, so, well, for one, let's heal up. Another issue, too, is I don't have a ton of money. So, I'm not going to bother purchasing stuff from every NPC. Although there is some of that to do. So, oh, there's Alphen. What do you got to say? And I mean, it'd help just go with Alphen a holler. I love Alphen, dude. What a bro. Alright. Yeah. There's at least one side quest down here, it looks like. Oh, hey, it's Russell! How's it going, Russell? You don't know me. Yes, yes. How can I help you? Russell, have you found the 3rd volume of the Mountaineer's Journey yet? Yes. In fact, I have up to volume 4. Good. Then I'll get to work on volume 3. In the meantime, could you get started on the 4th tome over there? But of course, Dominic. Quick reminder, Dominic is the guy who initially translated From the Far Reaches of Hell for Yvonne. My life has been very different since being arrested for stealing that tome. After I was released, I had no place to go and eventually drifted to this town. I'm now learning about manuscripts from Dominic. He's taken me as his apprentice. Can't find work as a scholar, but there's not really much I can do otherwise. Thankfully, Dominic picked me up, despite the fact that I reeked of liquor and hopelessness. I've dedicated myself to being his apprentice. I won't make the foolish mistakes I did in the past. Someday I hope to write my own books and donate them to libraries the world over. That's why we're currently researching the histories of the land. But we're still lacking information on certain places. I'd love to look into it myself, but I've got enough work from Dominic to keep me busy for days. Do you now? Alright. Someday I hope to write my own books and donate them to libraries or whatever. Just lacking information in certain places. Where you ask? Woodlands, Frostlands, and Clifflands. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so I can't remember exactly where everything is. But one thing I do know is that we'll go ahead and change party. I'm gonna take Alphen. I think he's high enough level to get them all. Okay, so Woodlands, I think Frostlands actually is in Northreach, which we haven't really done anything with. Although it could be still snow, I can't remember.
Hello.
Basically, I'm looking for anyone I haven't yet spoken to. Hello. Also, there's a lot of quests here. Oh, this is Joshua from Oldberg Story. Oh, my beloved Angela, I have another verse for you this fine day.
Oh my!
Okay, Joshua. Not super useful. Talk to you. You. Oh, there's an Oaken, too. Hi, Ophelia. How you doing, Ogan? Require you for some reason. Charlie, apothecary familiar with a wide variety of ailments capable of... Yeah, I mean... Interesting that we're inquiring him now. So, yeah, anyway. Quick side to Ogan. If that fever comes back, though, take this twice a day till it subsides. Thank you so much. We're so lucky such a skilled apothecary passed through our village. No need for thanks. It's my job, is all. Sir, if I might ask, was I ever your patient before? Not that I remember, but I move around a lot. I feel like I've met you before. Long, long ago. Could be. Like I said, I move around a lot. I did stay in this village for a time, earning my keep as an apothecary. But when I lost my wife, I left this place. I was on the road for a long time after that. After all these years, though, I guess the fancy just struck me and I thought I'd stop by, see the old place. If you remember Ogun's backstory, that's a bit more sad than that. I hope you stay with us this time, forever. Melissa. Soon it'll be the anniversary of the day I lost you. Is that why my feet brought me back here? Not like I've got any right to face you again, if I even could. So begins Ogun's epilogue. Oh, this is the finest bit of flash I've got my hands on some time. This is surely a plate with some stories behind it. Merchant specializing in arms. I don't remember what this person has, but apparently he hasn't appeared until now. I'll have to check with Tressa. Also, I'm thinking that the guy I'm looking for the Brussels side quest isn't here, but I can at least talk to Ogun. I wanted to bring some of my wife's favorite flowers to her grave, but it seems like they don't grow around here anymore. They're called Mind Me Always. Alright, so that's now a side quest we have. If we ever find some Mind Me Always, we can bring them back to Ogun. Okay, I think it might be in Still Snow then. Alrighty. Once again, just looking for anyone I haven't already talked to. I think you're the money lender dude or whatever. Truly related to the father of that young knight, I imagine the son will do much to live. Okay. Well, this is that one guy that helped the knight. Let's see. Talk to you. Why can't I remember where this is? Is it you? Yeah.
Hello.
Frostlands know it all. When you've lived as long as I have, you learn a thing or two about the world. I don't mean to do my own horn, but if there's anything you want to know about the Frostlands, just ask. Well, do I ever? The Frostlands in the northern reaches of the continent are so named for their ever-present layer of snow, which endures due to the elevation and proximity to the polar zone. According to historical records, it is here that Elfric, the deity central to the sacred flame faith, descended from on high. Alright. So that gives us some information. We can now go to some of the other areas to find out some more. So I think the Woodlands one, it's either in Sparky or Duskbarrow, I can't remember. I don't think it's in Victor's Hollow. Look forward to the fruits of my training next time. Your victory will be far from assured. Okay. Oh, that's the guy we fought for another side quest. Or no, we haven't done any side quests yet because we can't do them here. Must be just Pharaoh. Hello. Anyone cool here?
Welcome.
Oh, a fellow traveler, I see. I'm currently making my way through the woodlands. I've been taking notes on its rich history. It's absolutely fascinating. Well, please tell me more. The woodlands are perhaps one of the most verdant, undeveloped regions. Of particular interest is the village of Swarky, which lays deep within the Darkwood. A place steeped in magic since ancient times, which is why many of the local hunters are proficient in its usage even today. Veritable embodiments of Swarky traditions, one might say. Cool. Lore. And the last one he said was the Clifflands, which I can't remember where this person is actually at all. So, well, I'll just check a few places. Not you. Not you, not you. Definitely not you. This guy? Back in the day, the steep terrain made it extremely difficult to traverse the Clifflands. But now that we've found ways around it, I'm traveling around learning as much about its history as I can. Well, talk to me. The Clifflands are blessed with abundant mineral wealth, and many arms and armor used in conflicts throughout the ages can trace their origins to it. The region is also a source of rare and high-quality rock salt, the trade of which has earned many notable individuals considerable fortunes. Alright, so now that we got all that info, we can go back to Russell, the Stone Guard, and give him the deeds. Alrighty. Sure, you know, yes, I shall. Also, I'm Alpha now. Definitely not the same person you talked to earlier, and also how you recognized the first person just beyond. You went all that way to research this for us? I can't thank you enough. With this information, we'll have our book done in no time. I realize just how much work goes into making a single book. And yet, the me of the past was still willing to sell one just to make a small profit. When Dominic heard about what I'd done in the past, he told me something. You and I are one and the same. Even though you're a free man now, it doesn't feel like you've atoned for your crime, does it? I know the feeling. If you don't have anywhere to go, why don't you work with me? Until the day you can forgive yourself. At least let me do that much. We had only just met, but he sincerely wanted to help me. He didn't say it, but I know something happened to him in the past. That's why I want to atone properly for what I did. I want to be able to forgive myself for it. And I want to help him forgive himself too. It's never too late. Honestly, all things considered, quite the turnaround for us all. And we got the confessional armor and $9,000. That's pretty good. I can't remember how good that armor is. I feel like it's... Yeah, so it reduces ice damage taken, which should be good for some specific fights. Alrighty. I know we're no longer Tressa, but we're sort of in between stories right now anyway. So, alright. This tome came from a land across the sea. It appears to describe the lives and customs of the people who live there. Sadly, it's written in a script I can make neither heads nor tails of. I wonder if anyone can. Well, actually, there probably is someone that we can guide to you that
Well
can. I'm studying the Ventus dynasty, which prospered 3 centuries before our time. Ventus III is my favorite of the kings. He was renowned for his drawings and paintings. Strange thing is, one day Ventus III suddenly stopped painting and never touched a brush again. It was as if he'd lost his muse. Queer mystery, fair to say, and I'm setting about to solve it. Right? Well, we'll also need to help him with that. And finally, We've got this guy here. I'm as proud of my wares as any, but even I wouldn't shop here if I had to deal with that. Can't they find someone else to bother?
Say again?
Yeah, so basically this guy's being bothered about his wares, and we need to do something about it. So, yeah, well, they're keeping his ass busy. I'll just, well, who? I mean, can I help you with something? So this guy, Tobias, is the real one that's causing the bothering to that poor merchant. So there's, I think, a couple ways to help him. We can either fight him with Ulbrich, or I think we can guide someone to him, I believe.
hello.
The problem is I don't remember where that person is, so I think I'm just going to do the combat with Ulbrich for now. Speaking of Ulbrich, I see he's ready. Although first I am going to switch back to Tressa. Just take off all of her equipment. As well as swap her off the job. Okay. And then with him... put him on War Master. Why would it pick... I still don't understand why it picks that over anything else. Bow, Memorial Axe is what we actually want. Spin bow for now. I mean, I'm doing some overkill here because, like... I mean, I don't really even know why. I don't think this battle is that hard. Hi, BJ. How's it going? Also, what am I doing? I have just modded you. Now I'm gonna beat this guy up. Yeah, he's only 2. For some reason, I thought he was way harder.
Let us fight.
Which means that all that preparation I did is literally not gonna matter because I'm pretty sure I'll just die.
Each battle, I grow stronger.
Alrighty. Help! If you're just catching the tail end of the stream, we already finished Tressa's chapter 3, so we're just doing some side quests for the moment. Boss, it's Tobias. What? Bastard Tobias up and disappearing without paying us for the job. There's a convenient excuse. Slacker never did a hard day's work in his life. That will see him or our money ever again. Wait up, boss. What is the meaning of all this?
Oh!
You there. What was that all that commotion about? You see, I beat someone up for you. So Tobias was the one behind all this? He set those ne'er-do-wells on me to get my business. Dude, this poor guy. I knew he was a no-good slacker. I didn't think he was fool enough to resort to intimidating his fellow merchants. Well, at least you've put an end to that nonsense. Thank you, young one. I think there's a bit of a way to resolve this a bit more nicely by bringing Tobias's, like, either sister or something to him. My wishes are as numerous as the grains of sand in the desert. I'll be fine. You've done enough already, friend. More than enough for a stranger. I can't remember where that NPC is. I don't think it's in the same town, so... Although, speaking of Tobias... Hear that? I mean, how may I be of service? So I think we can actually fight him again to get into the house. This poor guy.
No.
Can't remember if there's even any benefit of getting into the house, though.
I grow stronger.
Dude, he gave us a soul stone, though. I didn't know that he could drop that. Oh, there's a chest in here. Take armor.
And what's more,
Tobias and I had a proper talking, and I decided to put him to work here at the shop to make up for what he's done. Heck, if he proves himself, I might even leave the whole place to him someday. I'm not getting any younger after all. I've been looking for someone to carry on for me for years now. Well, at least he's still got a happy ending, sort of. Despite the fact that we just murdered him. Also, while I'm here, how about I pick this guy and get the hidden item in his... Oh, this guy is strong.
Let us fight with honor.
At least he's still weak to swords.
Now then, out of my way.
Just gotta put the art on. Oh, I still have Divine Aura, so.
How about you?
Gonna do this.
How about you?
Oh no.
The battle. Is on Windhill.
This poor guy. This is so unnecessary. Bye.
The thrill of the fight.
Let me in. Alright, what do we got here? Graviton Act. I feel like that's actually pretty good, but I mean... it's kind of good. Not that great.
To tell the truth,
I got a secret. Can't give it away for free. Okay. So now that both of these people blocking the doors have actually been attacked and are currently unconscious, we can actually swap. As long as we don't leave the town, we can swap to a different character to get some stuff out of them. Which is quite useful. Might as well do that while we're here. So. Alrighty, let's first switch back to Alphen, just to interrogate the man. It's a bit annoying I have to do this one at a time, but I'm determined to stick to my rule of only one character at a time, even though really it doesn't make a difference in this case. But thematically it does, to me anyway. Alright, yeah, they're still passed out, that's great. So we can talk to this guy, inquire. Alright, so this guy lets them start selling new weapons. This somewhat new man supplies a 10 general store with various wares. They only switch with those he deems worthy. He holds the sundry goods in a high regard. So now we can buy new weapons. And if we've apparently already talked to this guy. I guess it counts still from when he was outside of his door. I wonder if purchasing is going to be the same. There's no reason to guide anyone, although we will probably be switching to Ophelia to guide for hold on. A couple of side quests in here. The two that are remaining, actually. Alrighty, first let's talk to this guy. You have anything good on you? Do you even have the money for it if you do? Oh, I mean, always takes whole cents. Especially if we get discounts on them. And then... So, I guess I wouldn't have purchased from this guy yet because... Oh, nice. Oh, nice, a discount. I think that's good. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and sell that. We can sell all of our stuff. I definitely bought... Okay, I did not make money on that Curious Antique, I'm so certain. I don't think I did anyway. Horn Cleaver. I mean, there's nothing really in here that's any better than what we already have, so... Oh well, kind of a bust. So now what we want to do is switch to Ophelia. There's Tressa. You need someone with a keen eye for treasure, you know where to find me.
Listen,
Oh, these are the ruffians. Nice. I actually didn't know that they moved to the tavern. That's cool. Cool little detail. Alright, so if we go back to Ripple Tide, we can go down, I think it's here? And that's the... I think it's this lady here.
That's what I'm talking
I
about.
traveled far and wide across. Oh, thanks for the subscription, PJ. I appreciate it a lot. I've traveled far and wide across this world and learned many tongues. Not that I ever get a chance to speak them. All my knowledge is good for us telling tales to the children. Yeah, so with that subscription, you can now use. Right now, I only have one emote, but I have commissioned some more, and so hopefully those should be done pretty soon, and then you'll be able to use all those. So, but I seriously appreciate the support. So if you guide this grandma. Hello there, sister. What can I do to help ease your burden? Well, really, you can help some guy translate something. Alrighty. That's not in here. It's up north. Alright. Let's see here. Not in there. Hello. I bring you a well-versed grandma. You want me to read this book, you say? If you'd be so kind, you can read it, can't you? Let's see. Nope. Well, now this brings back memories. It is a language of the Far East. Are you certain? You doubt me? Then let me translate for you. Far to the west lies the great continent of Orstera. In that land was a city called Hornburg, where a mighty gate was built. My good lady, you can read these outlandish squiggles. Yes, though I am out of practice. Also, you may remember in the end of Ulbricht's story, when we beat Werner mentioned that he overtook Hornburg specifically because of the Gate of Finis. So, some lore there. Forgive my impertinence, but how did you learn such a thing? It's a long tale, truth be told. My husband was a scholar of all things foreign. His investigations would take him far and wide, and I would join him on his travels. He taught me the customs and tongues of the places we visited. He was an earnest teacher, and I learned much. And now? He passed away. I had no more reason to roam. I'm sorry, my lady. Oh, don't look so glum. 'Twas years ago. Now I suppose you want to hear more from this book. I would indeed, so gods meant me. I wish to know what secrets lie within those pages. Please, will you translate it for me? Translate, you say? You refuse? Nay, 'tis a simple enough task, and I'll do it gladly. You've done me a great favor. Thank you most kindly. And for some reason, despite her doing all the work, we get paid 6,500 and an exotic garb, which I feel like I remember using for now and then. Restores SP after every action. Yeah, that could be useful early to mid game, which normally we're not there yet. All right.
Well met.
Studying the Ventus Dynasty, which prospered 3 centuries before our time. Yeah, so this guy.
Well met.
Okay, stop talking to me. Calm down. What we actually need to do for that is, I believe we need to take either Cyrus or Alphen. I'm gonna go with Alphen. Well, Cyrus is higher level. Actually, let's take Cyrus. We've seen a lot of Alphen recently. Actually, they're the same level. That's funny. I didn't notice. We'll take Cyrus along. All right, and let's give him. We'll give him Apothecary just so he has a way to heal himself. And we'll give him some of the best equipment. Yeah, that'll be good. Actually, I'm gonna give him evasive stuff just for fun. Where is Silent Cape? Okay, we want Enlightening Bracelet. Alright. We have way too much evasion that we don't actually need. And... yeah. Oh, let's put on evasive maneuvers as well. Because we actually... This is like one of the few times where... we have to actually go out to like a dungeon for this quest. But you know what? Let's do it. So if we go... I want to say it's... Let's see, if we look at the map... Yeah, I think we want to go south here. I don't know if we've ever even been this way, really. There's a few chests that we haven't grabbed. Or it might be that I keep missing that one. We actually want to go to this Tome of Kings. So this is, I think, maybe the first optional dungeon we've done. There's a lot of these in the game. They're kind of fun to do. Alrighty. Yeah, there's chests and stuff all over, so while I'm here, I might as well grab those.
Time to teach you a lesson.
We got 2 Kates. I'll pass that up. I mean, we don't really need to level up Cyrus anymore. Wind Sentinel, so they should be weak to lightning.
Nothing will quiet the storm.
But I will always take Kates.
Should have studied harder.
And money, really, is another really big benefit of that, so... Ooh, yeah, Soulstones. Alright, so let's go up here. There should be some more stuff. There is a purple chest we unfortunately can't get. But that's alright.
Time to teach you a lesson.
For these guys,
What is the logical course
lights
of
and...
action?
Well, I can't hurt the lights and those, unfortunately, but I can just do massive damage and get them out of here, so...
Not bad. A passing grade.
$9,400, an oddly specific amount of money, but I'll take it. I think I want to go up here this way. It's been a while since I've done this dungeon. Bright stone, that prevents blindness.
Time to teach you a lesson.
I mean, it's honestly way faster to just kill everything than trying to actually fight any, or to run away or anything.
Should have studied harder.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go here. Can't go down that way. Alright, so really, the main quest item we're looking for is up here. If we talk to this guy...
How dare you!
What business do you have here? You'd best skip before my temper sours. Don't know who you are nor where you came from, but I'll be asking you to leave. Let's see now. An early man who tends to the cemetery all by himself. Perhaps he is the one who ensures that there are always fresh orange flowers by a certain large tomb. Let me get the gravekeeper's information. Oh, for a second, I got an encounter,
My
but
research on you.
frightened me.
Nothing will quiet the storm.
Get out of here.
Not bad. A passing grade.
Alrighty. Yeah, I don't think that... Yeah. Can't actually read the gravestone or anything. I was just checking. We can go to the right here, though. And it's just up here. Ooh, that will sell for a lot. Money's definitely worth it now. Anything back here? Can't remember.
Time to teach you a lesson. Now,
We are very strong. Cyrus.
ends your lesson.
Alright. I mean, honestly, I could put on the sorcerer job because Cyrus has finished his chapter 4 already, but eh. Okay, so we want to go... Oh, you can't go down there. Down here, and I think we can go behind the stairs up here to get to the other side.
Can't we settle
I'm just gonna clear out these chests and then I'll go back to Stoneguard.
You should have studied harder.
Alrighty. Did I already go up here? Oh no, I haven't. Yeah, okay. I think this is the entrance to the dungeon, actually. Yeah, okay. Should have gotten everything. I mean, there's the purple chest I can't get. But that's alright. Alright, let's head back to Stoneguard and talk to that guy who was interested in King Ventus. Sorry to tell you, but King Ventus is currently residing inside Sora's heart at the moment, so you won't be able to learn much about him. He's also sleeping in Castle Oblivion, so...
Well met.
I'm studying the Ventus dynasty, which prospered 3 centuries before our time. Ventus III is my favorite of the kings. Yeah. We've talked like 3 times now. Some noise. A tomb? A royal tomb? What could have fallen there? Now, this is like an interesting one, because we actually physically travel here with this guy. In his later years until his death, Ventus III worked to better his realm. Thanks to its reforms, the realm continued to prosper under his son's rule. But after the son died, the realm was torn asunder by civil war. 2 brothers fought for the throne. One the son of the queen, one the bastard son of the king's mistress. Yikes. The baseborn brother was the better man, and older too. But only true blood matters, and the throne was his brother's. So the kingdom was first divided, and then broken beyond fixing. I had heard tell of civil war, but I never knew that the royal family itself had become divided. The man who protects the tomb is a descendant of the older brother. In his veins runs the blood of the man who brought the Ventus dynasty to its tragic end. So it's a penance of sorts, the way he devotes his life to watching over that tomb. I thought me well versed in matters of the past, but I fain imagine such an extraordinary tale. I'm going to write the tale down without further ado and deliver the paper to the Royal Society. Thank you for all you have done. No problem. And we got a royal crest, which I actually think is good, if I remember right. Let's see. Oh yeah, I mean, it's okay. We have Empowering Necklace, which is a fair bit better, but, you know, can't complain about everything. Alright, so let's go ahead and put Cyrus back to that. Swap back to Tressa so we're ready for the next episode / stream, which, yeah, that'll be happening next week. I think we got quite a good big done today, which is always nice. We got Tressa finished and completely knocked out all the side quests here, including one from Cyrus's postgame. So, some fun stuff. All right. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. And I will see you next time when we maybe finish off Tressa's story completely. So, yeah, exciting stuff. I'll see you then.